Basically, to do with the tongues in Acts the 2nd chapter, all it was is the Spirit came upon them, and then those because the ones that received that Spirit were those who were together in one accord. And so that's what the first chapter says. And simply, they say they were able to speak different languages, and when everybody else saw them speaking the different languages, they thought they were going crazy. They say, oh, they call them drunkards, and they say, oh, drunk. And we try to explain to them that, listen, we're not drunk, it's early in the morning. Because simply speaking in tongues, we just simply like Cameroon, you speak French, right? I can't speak French. You know what I mean? So at that point, if that Spirit came upon me, then all of a sudden the Lord put that Spirit on me, then I start speaking French to you.
Exactly,
that's all that meant.
It's like it's tongue as well, because it's something that perhaps is a communion between you and the Holy Spirit, or the Holy Spirit between the Holy Spirit and God. You understand? It's a language.
Don't confuse that thing that the pastors do. Blah, 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 blah.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about myself. Like when I speak and talk, I understand what I'm saying. It's impressing the Most High. It's like when you worship the Lord and then you come and then you start to speak kind of worshiping Him in different manners.
Well, that's the stuff that you can do. Like you say, what do you say? What do you say?
I said, I don't know, it's like deep inside you, so you say like, I worship you because you live me forever, because you know, when the rest is in my life. It's like Holy Spirit, I'm supposed to language, I don't know the language, but I know what I'm saying.
But is it that church stuff? Is it the stuff that's going on in the church?
Well, it happens in the church and here and here.
If it's going on in the church, then that's
not the language.
That's a demon.
Because you don't understand.
That's got nothing to do with the Bible.
Because the
Lord, the Messiah wasn't doing that. The Messiah wasn't going around doing that.
Yeah, but then who is the church? The church is like, he says, not a building. You are the church, he's the church, I'm the church.
Right.
So if I do that, if I do that, well, guess me, I'm worshiping.
The holy tongue is that's the whole the Lashon one for the language that your ancestors once spoke. That's the language that the Arabs once spoke. The white man once spoke. That's the original language. When the baby is born, Mama, Abba, Gada, that's Hebrew. That's Hebrew.
But how do you know what you're speaking? How do you know like the language that it is? Because you don't know, like I don't know.
We're learning. We're in the process of learning Hebrew. Because that's when you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, you want to take back what you once lost. You understand what?
You gotta come on. Get me Acts the 2nd chapter again. Get me Acts the 2nd chapter, because it's like, for example, you see this brother's robe, right? He's wearing this robe. That goes back to Numbers the 15th chapter about the law. That was a part of the Hebrew law. So this is what we're supposed to be doing today, right now. Going through. And that's where the Muslims got it from. They, like, for example, the covering of the head and everything like that. They got it from the Hebrews. All right.
So Acts 2 and 5, and it says, and they were dwelling at Jerusalem, Jews, devout men.
Yeah, they were right.
Out of every nation under heaven.
Right. Remember, out of every nation under heaven. That's why Paul went to go to the Gentiles, which were Israelites.
Now, when this was noised abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded, because that every man heard them speak in his own language.
Right, because every man heard them speak in his own language, like you were saying earlier. They were amazed, like, how the hell does he speak my language like that? What? Huh? They was amazed. You know, so, but it's really because the Holy Spirit, the Spirit came upon them and gave them that ability to do that. Yes, so keep on.
Yeah. And they were all amazed and marveled, saying one to another, Behold, are not all these which speak Galileans?
Right.
And how hear we every man in our own tongue wherein we were born?
Right. How are they able to speak the language that we were born into speaking? Like, how is that even possible? And these are the Jews. They were supposed to speak Hebrew, right? So that's it on that, right?
This gives a list of all the different nations.
Yeah, go on.
Jump down to 11, and it says, we do hear them speak in our own tongue the wonderful works of God. And they were all amazed and were in doubt, saying one to another, What meaneth this? Others mocking, saying, these men are full of new wine.
Go on. Because they thought it was just
Yeah, it was
some
right.
new doctrine
Yeah.
or something.
But Peter, standing up with the 11, lifted up his voice and said unto them, Ye men of Judea,
Ooh, ye men of Judea. So the men that he was referring to that was scattered abroad, he was Judites, the people of the tribe of Judah. Now at the time, the Romans didn't understand Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. So the kingdom of Judah was these three tribes right here. Pretty much. So that's why Peter likened them unto the people of Judea. Go on.
and all ye that dwell at Jerusalem, be this known unto you, and hearken to my words.
Yeah.
For these are not drunken as ye suppose, saying it is but the third hour of the day.
Yeah.
But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High,
Yeah, I know this one.
I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, drop down to the one where it goes into the different areas where they were scattered out. Cappadocia.
That's how
Okay, I have to go now. I understand.
Okay, but you have to understand one thing.
What do you think about women? What do you have to say about women?
Oh, well, what a woman is supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like, for
Because
example,
whenever you say like the woman is meant to be home looking after kids and all of that, but that's
Yeah.
not what the Bible says. Because if you go to Proverbs 31, the woman is of the woman of
no, that's all right. That's all right. It's cool.
No, what you guys saying, you see, that's not fair. Because woman is more than being at home looking after kids and a child.
No,
Because
but
the
what you gotta understand,
The
what you gotta
woman,
understand.
the another woman,
see, this is
Psalm,
why people don't
Psalm
vote.
31. What's that?
I said this is why the Israelites fell apart.
No,
Because you
I'm
got, what you say? What did you say? Say that
Another
again?
woman.
Another woman, right? So that's all it is. Now certain women could do certain things, all right. But the thing about it is there's an order, okay. And this is why we live in a world that's messed up today. Okay, relationships don't work out, all right. May last for like a month or so, or whatever, right? Because there's no order. So the thing about the Bible deals with order. So if the Bible is saying, look, which the Bible itself is the manuscript of the earth. So if we're going against this particular manuscript here, then we're destroying ourselves. Because it says, right, it says that we were made in his image. Which metaphorically means that we were made in his knowledge. So if we were made in the knowledge of the Most High, and we're going against that knowledge, what are we doing? We're destroying ourselves.
So you think I should just be home looking after kid and cleaning and cooking for you? That's it.
But you know what though, I mean, but as a
No,
man,
that's what you
but
say.
check this out, as a man is supposed to go out there and work his butt off to provide for his family. So I can't say, well, I don't want to do that. If that's my position, that's my position. You know? Go on.
See, in this time is here, we're under curses. Because the woman, naturally, she's supposed to be a helper unto us.
Yeah.
So, like, right now is we're not in a condition whereby one job alone can look after both of us.
Yeah,
Kids.
yeah.
So, situations whereby if you can work, you work, but you do it to help your man out. So,
Yeah.
to relieve some of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're a helper to him, man. Because in our kingdom, you won't work.
That's a
You
good
won't be in
point.
the fields, you won't be, at the office somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're not in our kingdom right now.
Yeah.
We're in a situation where we both have to work.
So basically, when they say woman should be at home, it's speaking about what the kingdom of heaven is done.
Right,
Because
but you know
right
what,
now, the woman can just be at home looking
That's
after
right.
kids
And we
and
agree.
looking at.
We agree. Yeah. No, I agree on that because at the end of the day, the whole thing about it is that the way the society is set up. Now, back in the 40s, in the 50s, it only took one man to provide for the whole entire family, right? Because the jobs were paying so good at the time. But nowadays, okay, it's so bad nowadays that the whole entire family got to provide for each other. Okay, two people got to take care of each other now. But back in the 40s and the 50s, one man could work and have enough money to provide, to take care of the bills, the rent, and take care of the whole entire family. But now it's not like that nowadays. So at the end of the day, the thing what we're doing is we're rehearsing. Yeah, but I want to finish my point. But like the brother said, you have to work. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it's set up. And we're not in our setup like that.
This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin,
Okay, here you go.
and through her we all die.
So
but you know,
you thinking we are the
no,
sinners?
read that again. Read that one more time.
It said, of the woman came the beginning of sin,
Yeah.
and through her we all die.
Yeah, and you know what too? Like when you read about Adam and Eve, right? Now, who is deceived in the garden? Eve is deceived in the garden, and then she later on deceived Adam. Okay, because Adam, as most men, tend to do, they want to deal with their woman and stuff like that, and not hurt their woman. They want, impress their woman. So Adam followed along her. Okay, but Eve was in the transgression, and that's why it says that through her we all die. Okay, and that's the reason why the Lord set in order that the man is the head now, because the Most High gave y'all the chance to be the head, but but Eve fell. Okay.
And do you believe? Okay, I understand that. Do you believe that because in the Bible said there's women who are prophetess?
Yeah, but you know who the prophetess are?
What?
She would go tell her husband of that vision, or if he was a prophet or somebody that was a speaker, she would tell him that vision, and he would then have to expound on that vision to other people, because you have to remember a woman can only be teachers over other women. That was the order. Okay, and that order is still.
So you believe there's a woman who prophesies as well?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But the thing about it is that they're supposed to go to their husband and tell their husband about the dream, so the husband can then expound.
Or they can go to the one that God wants them to talk about with. If God wants you to talk with someone else instead of going to my husband, or we go to that person?
No, you go to your husband. You tell your husband, and then he will tell the congregation of what is and what is, in terms of your vision. Yes, so read that. And this is the whole thing, because see, I'm going to just say this right now. The order is this is that. Naturally, when you look at nature, naturally speaking, let's say, for example, you're with a man, and he doesn't really hardly do anything. He just sits around and, he does the bare minimum, right? And you're doing all of the work. Are you going to respect that guy? You're going to respect him?
Yeah, because
you're lying.
I'm not lying, because if he can, for some reason, why am I here to put him down? I will encourage him. Like, don't worry, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, but if you encourage him and he doesn't see a point,
well, I'm not going to be with him.
Why is that?
Well, because there's no point, isn't it?
No, but the reason why you wouldn't be with him is because you're gonna see him as a man that's not stepping up to the plate.
Yeah,
because he's supposed to be a leader.
Exactly.
So it's the same thing. If I have a woman, right, and all she's good for is just that you have sex with, and she doesn't bring anything else to the table. Being a woman, doing tradition. I want to be thinking to myself, I don't need to do this girl, because she's not playing her part. Okay, just like if a man's not playing his part, you ain't gonna really want to deal with him, because he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. So that's nature. That's nature, So read that. You had something. And it happens all the time. Most women, they get with these guys that ain't really about nothing, or they're not on no program, and it's like, you don't want to do it the moment, because you want them to take leadership, but they're not doing it. So you just don't want to do it.
Because as you said earlier on that women staying at home was not in the Bible, yeah? There's Timothy 5:14, and it's in the New Testament. And it says, I would therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide their house, give not occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
Right.
For some are already turned aside after settling.
Yeah. And
listen, I'm not against that. If my husband can provide, give me the credit card to go shopping with my kids and being at home, I'm fine with that. Do you understand?
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm fine with any problem. But if he can provide that, I have to look after myself. You understand?
But we also understand. We also understand that you have to work because of the way society is. And
exactly.
We understand
myself.
Because what did Paul said? Paul said that a woman, in order for her to be saved, she would have to be taking care of bearing children. That's what Paul said. So if you're bearing children by a man of the Lord, okay, whoever he may be, it could be us, or it could be other brothers. Then you're going to be saved by them. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is. That's just the Bible right there. But a lot of people, they get offended because we live in a society that's been teaching people misconduct and how to deal with the twisted reality that we're living in right now.
Basically anti-men.
Well, it's really anti-order, really. It's anti-order. That's all it is, man. You know what I mean? Go on.
See, you women, the job you have is easy, man. All you gotta do is just save the man that you're with. The man is the one that comes out, does the work that you do. And this spiritual warfare that we're in right now, okay, until the time comes when the Lord is going to deliver us. You delivered because you're the man that you're with.
Yeah. And you ain't gotta do all the
Easy
work.
job for you, man.
Yeah.
Easy. Just stay at home, pinch your nose when he comes home, cook for him.
I'm sorry, that can be now because now you have a lot of stuff to do. A husband can go and work and provide for you, for the kids. So I have
This
to
is
do
the real
myself.
job right here, man.
Yeah, but just because it's like,
Yeah, but we don't eat. I mean, you get home and you need money to pay the rent.
That's right,
food,
that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Clothing.
You're right.
I mean, you know.
yeah, that's true. Because I'm gonna hit you with something, and this
That's
is
why it's
why.
better no woman at home.
Yeah, because
What's
it's,
that?
That's why it's better not even to have a woman at home.
No, because
the
not,
woman
You can't pay this gross, man. You can't pay this gross.
because the Bible said a man will leave the house of the parent will attach with his wife, the both shall become one. So it's not like you shouldn't have a woman. A man must have a woman, and a woman must have a husband.
man is bad.
yeah, you're gonna have trouble in the flesh. You're gonna have trouble in the flesh. No, but I hear what you're saying. What you're saying is on point because at the end of the day,
It's the Bible words.
right? But at the same, because Paul said a man must work. If a man don't work, he don't eat.
Yeah,
So you gotta work.
exactly.
But the way society is set up for women to have to work hard and provide, and it's really fucked up when you check it out.